Catarina de San Juan, La China. Culture depicts history. How a kidnapped girl from Mugao, India, inspired Mexico's traditional costume. Around the year 1610, a young girl was seized from her homeland in South Asia and taken to the city of Puebla, Mexico, where she became a popular saint named Catarina de San Juan. She was unique in the church men crusaded to canonize her as an exemplary Christian after her death, but her life trajectory closely approximated that of other Chino slaves who made the journey from Asia to Mexico in the 17th century. With them, Catarina witnessed the same legal and social changes that turned all Chinos into Indians. Katarina's experience makes concretely visible the human toll of the trans-Pacific slave trade, at the same time illustrating how individuals took part in the transformation of slavery. Catarina's story is now Mexican folklore. The known outline of Catarina's life is that of Portuguese slavers took her from the western coast of India on a trading voyage that went around the subcontinent, across the Bay of Bengal, through the Straits of Malacca, and up the South China Sea to Manila in the Philippines, where they finally sold her at market. This was the first leg of a forced journey that continued on a ship of the Manila Galleon, which carried Catarina across the Pacific to the port of Acapulco in 1619. The seas and ocean behind her, Catarina was then made to walk along the difficult terrain called the China Road to Mexico City, and then on to Puebla, where she lived for the remainder of her life. Katarina's survival and success were closely tied to her ability to garner support from various patrons. The first were a Portuguese merchant and his wife who purchased Catarina to be their domestic servant. Excuse me. In this position, Catarina had some freedom to run errands and wander the streets of the growing city, so she witnessed the construction of the city's famous cathedral that was consecrated in 1649. Encouraged by her masters, Catarina was also attended mass in her daily outings. Finding a spiritual home in the temple of Jesuit College in Puebla when her masters died, having granted her liberty in their wills, Catarina was left free but penniless, which forced her to work as a domestic servant of a neighborhood priest. Soon after, Catarina sought to take personal vows of chastity, poverty, and obedience as a lay religious woman. But the said priest dissuaded her from this